Всем добрый день, дорогие друзья. Продолжаем мы играть в ELEX. Так, уже немножко подзабыл, где мы остановились в предыдущей серии. Давайте посмотрим по заданиям, чем. Так, это у нас Эдан. Закон берсерков. Поставки ELEX. Старые счеты. Давайте сходим к Арниру. По-моему, так его зовут. Тот, который был обеспокоен изгоем рядом с ямой. Так, и нам надо... Да, нам надо...
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Интеллект нам нужен. Стойкость и интеллект нам сейчас очень нужны. Так, а до уровня нам еще... Блин, еще не скоро. Так, давайте сократим маленько. Так, Арнир, я нашел изгоя.
I found the outlaw.
Is he dead?
No, I talked to him.
Talked? Why did you talk? What did he say?
He wants you to start trading with him again.
Trading? What trading? What are you talking about? If I was trading, that would be against the law. I mean, I'd be a dead man.
About the outlaw.
What about him?
Why did you stop trading with him?
I wasn't trading. Trading would be illegal. ELEX technology is forbidden. Trading without a license is forbidden. Trading with people outside Goliath is forbidden. Anyway, I mean, that stuff was junk. I wasn't doing any harm. And Angram is monitoring the ELEX oscillations in the area.
Так, внушение, блин. Ремесла. И ремесла у нас нет. 300 осколков. Так, что-то не то, да? Не прокачано у нас убеждение, внушение. Так, ладно. Может быть, еще раз поговорить с изгоем? Давайте заглянем к нему еще раз. Может, вообще убить его, а? Нет? Так, Бигби. Да. Только и можно
Initiating
его
area scan,
убить.
detecting high levels of obsolence.
Так, ну что, ладно. Пока с этим заданием мы попозже вернемся. Что у нас тут? Так, голос плеч. Краденое оборудование. Это что у нас? Угу. Так. Контакт. Основные задания. Так, Эльдуру мы же не сообщили, что все, он теперь тоже может попить пивка в таверне. Так, у нас много еще не обворовано, но сейчас день. Не будем мы сейчас воровать. Так, Эльдур.
Orin has lifted the ban on the Hammer clan.
Well, aren't you the smooth-skinned charmer? How did you get him to lift that?
Well, I'm very persuasive.
I'll bet. But however you did it, I'm thankful. Here, take this. A small token of thanks from the Hammer Clan.
Спасибо, спасибо, чувак.
Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
У нас задание закон берсерк, Эликс, Калбрим. Так. Краль. Йора. Да, блин, краль. Давайте... Блин, какой же квест выбрать? Даже не знаю. Уникаты. Так, это мы попозже выполним. Ну что ж, наверное, давайте поставки ELEX тогда выполним. Чё нет-то? Заодно посмотрим. Так, кто тут мясо жарит? Так, что мы можем сделать? Бургер с кровью, хлеб. Давайте тоже пожарим мясо. Так, пока у нас тут один всего лишь спутник. Так, там, по-моему, разбойники. Туда не надо. Интересно, а сможем мы завалить великана? Так. Почему нет? Стоит попробовать. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, а чё, как много всяких. Ага. Гнилец. Давай, гнилец. О. Так, а сколько у нас всего? Блин, 161. Это вообще должно хватить так. Ну блин, ну там чё... Там вон два придурка крадутся еще. Не знаю, сагрятся они или нет. Не хотелось бы. Так, ну, я вижу лук. И вон гнильца еще можно попробовать зацепить. Ой, они вообще тут дерутся. Блин, патрон зря израсходовал. Давай. Хорошо. Так. Ой-ой-ой, близко как. Ну давай, попробуй. Троллямбуса. Сохранимся. Блин, зря сохранился, наверное. Да, отстой. Капец вы. Вот так и знал, что сагрятся эти два дурака, которые здесь ходят. Ладно, ничего, мы убежим. Какая-то нычечка. Чё это? Понятно. Давай, Крони, возвращайся уже. Да твою ж мать. Ну, хищные ящеры нам тоже пока что никакой опасности не представляет. Да ёшкин кот, блин, сколько у вас? Давай, давай, Крони, выжигай. Крони, выжигай. Давай, Крони, стреляй. Хороший мальчик. Так, молодец. Последнего давай. Подстрелим. Давай, давай, давай. Вот, отлично. Капец их тут, блин, сагрилось. Да и ты еще, да? Давай, кроме. Ё-моё. Ну, кстати, не сильно ударил. Не будем мы тратить патроны. Нет, мы не будем валить великана, хотя я уверен, могли бы попробовать. Нет. Так. Давайте сохранимся. Давай, Кронь. Такой периодический урон наносит наш спутник. Это хорошо. Так. А вот интересный паренек. Давайте-ка мы попробуем украсть у него что-нибудь. Амулет Ора.
Got it. Got it.
Интересно, как это отразится.
There's nothing here for you but misery. Be on your way.
What's wrong with you?
Why ever you came, take my advice and leave. Forget this cursed place.
Ты кто?
Who are you?
No one and nothing. I'm now the guardian of this place, and you should go before my story becomes yours. I carry the curse that has tainted this place, and you will be cursed if you stay here too.
Are you threatening me?
Threatening? I'm warning you. Wherever I go, the mutants follow. And then Yora sends me here to find the converter parts. And so the mutants come again, and it doesn't matter what I do, I can't get to the parts. Once again, I can't complete the task I was given. So I can't go back. With all this failure, exile to the Valley of the Damned must follow.
I am looking for converter parts.
Then you were sent after me?
No, Jorah didn't mention you.
He didn't. But that it has been a long time. He must have thought me dead.
Then you haven't found the converter parts?
I tried. But every time I went into the converter, more mutants came. He probably thinks the converter is empty because the Albs abandoned it. He doesn't know that the Albs left their mutants here to tear the flesh from any who came after them.
You could tell Jorah about the mutants.
With everything that's happened, now I fail another task he's given me. I'll be exiled to the Valley of the Damned in no time. I might as well stay here and keep the mutants away from others.
Did you find any converter parts here?
Oh yes, the Albs left the converter in full working order.
Чувак, я
They didn't
спер у
expect
тебя
such a fierce
один уже.
attack from the Berserkers, or I suppose they would have rigged the place to self-destruct. But then the Berserkers didn't expect mutants to move in here so quickly. Now this place belongs to neither Alb nor Berserker. It's the home of the mutants. And me. Unless I can find the rest of the converter parts. If I could get those converter parts, they would save me from exile.
I'm taking any converter parts I find back to Jorah.
Since we're both here to find converter parts, can't you find some for me too? I only need a few more and I can go back.
Give me the converter parts you found.
Hey, no! I risked my life getting them. Why should I give them to you?
Why didn't you bring a weapon?
I did. I had a club, but I lost it the second time I went in there. If I'd climbed down to get it, they would have cut me off and killed me. Say, if you're going in there, could you look for it?
Why should I put myself in danger for you?
You're here for your own reasons. If you already decided to go in there, then bringing that back would give me more of a chance. Please, my life could be in your hands.
Ну ладно.
I will find your club.
Thank you. It's in the pit by the converter.
I will.
Right. Right, I'll be waiting here.
Насчет компонентов.
About
щас.
these conver.
Так, ну ладно, мы у него сперли все равно их. Так, давайте спаляем. Твою мать. О, это вот почти отлетели. Почти мы отлетели, жесть. Так, ну крысы не будем тратить. Давай, кронь. Единственная проблема, он очень медленно перезаряжается. Но бьет сильно. Блин, не хватает стамины. Так. Давайте откроем телепорт. Даже не знаю, стоит ли вообще суваться сюда. Кажется, мы можем отлететь от тех ребят. Ну давайте попробуем.
Serious risk detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
Блин, забыл я надеть амулет другой. Так, ну что? Нам нужно одеть амулет. Так, Крони пока там, не знаю, справится, нет? Давай, давай, Крони. Ё-моё. Ага, я понял. Давай, Крони, ну же. Ну, давай. Блин, ну главный герой, конечно, вообще с тяжелым оружием ничего не может. Ну, Крони, давай, ну чё ж ты не стреляешь-то? Так. Так. Блин, да, это будет очень сложно. Надо было броней обзавестись какой-нибудь для начала. Блин, по-моему, где-то тут недалеко была броня. Я только не очень помню. Давайте сбегаем, посмотрим. Сколько нам до уровня, кстати? Блин, да больше половины. Ладно, давайте немножко поисследуем. Пока что мы слабенькие. Интересная местность. Давай, Крони. Ну, ты еще и промазал. Ай, да что ты? Короче, я понял, да? Капец, 10 опыта, а?
Analyzing. Remains of obsolete wheeled transportation. Most automobiles required the creation of roadways. Inefficient. Outdated. Outbreeders are approximately 273.5% more efficient in their use of fuel and resources. Initiating system optimization. Recommend environmental analysis.
Мы не сможем вскрывать замки. Не обучились этому. Рецепт. А там закалки, топливо. Так, давайте посмотрим, что здесь. Был у нас амулетик. Путешественник. Так.
No.
Нет, понял. Так. Может быть, так. Хорошо.
Too easy.
Вот, кстати. Броня труженика. Хорошо. Давайте сразу ее наденем. Плюс 10 брони. О! Мы стильно начали выглядеть. Так, ну даже с ней, мне кажется, не стоит суваться пока что туда. Так, ну что нам остается?
Who goes there? Wait, is that you, Jax? I thought you were dead.
Do I look dead?
No, it seems you can't be trusted even in death.
What else did you hear about me?
Here? You mean, what other lies did they sell us? We were told you were executed. You failed your mission, and execution was carried out in the field. What was the real plan? Infiltrate somewhere undercover?
No plan. They really tried to kill me.
You expect me to buy that?
Look at me. Do I look like I'm taking ELEX? Why would I sacrifice that strength and then try and kill you? When have the Elexitors ever allowed people to stop taking ELEX?
Then what did happen? Why would they try and execute you?
My raider was shot down. Calyx was there at the crash site. He carried out the directive. Execution of those who fail orders. I fell from a cliff when he shot me. Calyx must have thought he'd done his job. But I'm alive, and I want answers.
I wouldn't have believed that a few months ago. However, that story fits with other things that I have seen and heard. There is a change in Zakor. Troops being withheld. Commanders changed. Orders aren't followed with the precision we were used to.
What do you think is happening?
I've only just started thinking. In Zakor, I was a drone, an ELEX-fed soldier. They didn't tell me anything. Now, I'm just a soldier. And without the ELEX to dull me, I get to be pissed that I wasn't told anything.
What exactly is your job out here?
Reconnaissance. We're gathering information on the Free People. The Albs and Zakor want us dead as traitors. The Free People don't know what to make of us. We're surrounded by threat on all sides. But it was the same in Zakor. There have been changes since the Elexitors took control of the courts of the palace. You were probably a victim of those changes.
Do you know Calyx's current location?
His troops moved through a pass to the north in the highlands of Abessa a few days ago. The Ice Palace is gathering its strength. If you ask me, we should prepare ourselves for a large-scale attack soon. Almost every day, we get a new stream of soldiers and officers defecting to us. So we're still hearing news from Zakor. Your name has been dropped, dishonored, and another commander has taken your place.
So, you believe me?
Well, you're here and they lied about you. I don't know what the others at headquarters think about you, but you're on the outside too now, Jax. Zakor will see you as a separatist just like us. So, if you want to stay alive, I guess you're stuck with us. Zakor won't forget you were sentenced for execution. That makes us allies of circumstance, if nothing else. You should speak with our leader, Sestak. Our headquarters are located at the converter in South Abessa. I'd better get back to guard duty. There are outlaws roaming around out here. They will kill you and have your stuff on the black market before your body hits the ground. They haven't made us welcome, that's for sure.
Thanks for the warning.
Интересно. Так. Этого я в своем первом прохождении не видел. Ну, я не до конца прошел первый раз. В этот раз обязательно завершу начатое. Так. Раз уж мы здесь, давайте пособираемся. Так. Рогатес. Крони. Мазила. Давай, давай. Давай, Крони, попади. Хорошо. Блин, жестко, как же нас. Мы так все хилки потратим. Кстати, топливо подобрали. Хорошо. Так, ну с этих ребят вообще очень мало опыта. Так, ладно. Что мы делаем? Что мы делаем? Стоит ли попробовать еще раз этот квест? Я думаю, не стоит. Давайте вернемся мы сюда. Кстати, уже темнеет вроде как, да?
Stop sneaking around.
Ого. Так, давайте оденем амулетик вора. Вроде никто не видит. Здравствуйте. Так, ну что у нас там по заданиям? Краля. Давайте Краля попробуем тогда, что где он находится у нас. Дневник. Ага, вот и дневник.
Kral's diary. No sign of the man. But last entry. First the ELEX devours him. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
Так, ну давайте расскажем. Так, сколько у нас до уровня? Блин, как мало опыта. Нам нужен очень сильный интеллект. Мы закончим с стойкостью до 30. Будем качать дальше интеллект.
I found Kral's diary.
Where did you find it? And does it tell you anything useful?
By the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. Kral wrote about a mausoleum outside of Goliet. Maybe he went there.
Then he has picked the perfect place to hide. I don't know anyone who would go willing into that mausoleum to search for him. It is a place for the dead.
I'll go, if you tell me where it is.
Very well. You will find the mausoleum in the area outside Goliet that is down below the pit, southeast towards the World Heart. Tread carefully, though. People are telling stories of some sort of undead creature there. Not that I believe in such things myself.
Will you trade me some mana?
Gladly.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Ничего интересного у него нет. Так, ну нам сюда, да? Ладно, пойдемте сходим. Конечно, по нам долбят очень знатно. Коготь. Так, это еще кто? Давайте попробуем. Странники. Твою мать. Сори, ребят. Больше так не буду. Да ё-моё, блин. Крони, где ты? Мало мы сносим, мало. Пока что. Твою мать, а? Твою мать! Крони, помоги. Давай, Крони. Хорошо. Так, что это за место? Давай, Крони. Ну как же так, а? Как же ты задел?
Serious risk detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
О, телепорт. Так, кто-то был. Давай, кроме. Как же ты промахиваешься, Крони? Пожалуй, мы все-таки сходим в купольный город. Хочу я все-таки другого спутника себе. Крони что-то как-то, ну, у него неплохой урон.
Confusing and brittle terrain.
Но, блин, жесть. Перезарядка очень долгая. Динозаврик. Это что, так разработчики потроллили? Да.
Analyzing composition. Analyzing. Analyzing. Analysis complete. Chemical structure of this plant cannot be determined.
Don't ask me what
Please
that was
contact a
about.
technician immediately to report these feelings.
It'll be a warm day in Zacor before that happens.
Так, здорово, ребят. Чё как?
Are you serious?
Who are you? What are you doing here? No one's allowed round the world, Hart.
You seem nervous.
Yeah. Normally the only people to come out here are albs, or outlaws. Which are you?
Are you responsible for the world heart here?
That's what you care about? The world, Hart? What about the men sent with it? If we wither, it does too. Goliath should care as much about us as they care about that plant. But yes, what are we next to a world heart? Ants in history. Here we are standing by the future of Magellan, the very thing given to us in Magellan's hour of need. Maybe that's what Bourne meant. He told me being a cultivator was about learning who you are. Out here, isolated with this thing to care about, I've certainly gained perspective.
How safe is the world heart here?
You mean with the Albs scouting out Goliath? They don't seem to register it. The World Heart mustn't be their mission, or they don't know about it. They'd kill me fast enough, though. That is, if the animals didn't get me first, or I don't eat the wrong thing and get poisoned. Still, all in a day's work.
Anything you want me to report to Ragnar?
Yeah. Can you tell him about the World Heart? That it's okay? He should know we're still working, even though the patrols aren't coming to check. But if you're offering to help, there is one thing. I've not had any supplies from Goliath. Can you get them to send someone with my food supplies?
I will ask about your food supplies.
Thank you. Cinda is probably the best person to ask. She's fierce. I mean, ball-shriveling fierce. But gets things done. I'm not asking for anything special. Just the usual supply run. Or just, well, anything, to be honest. We're hungry out here.
Won't they send you supplies?
At some point, when they remember. Trust me, you going and asking will be faster than us waiting for them to remember. Our stomachs have better memories than they have. Listen, Goliath aside, there's a plant, the cultivator's loaf. If we could collect some of that, it would help us. It grows everywhere, but we've just not had time to collect them. 4 dozen should be enough.
4 dozen?
Yes, hopefully that would last us until we get another supply run. Say, let's round it up. Can you bring me 50? It would save you a trip to Goliath.
Интересно, у меня есть 50?
I have brought supplies.
You have? I'm salivating already.
Понятно.
What is a cultivator?
Well, we're farmers, in the main. We grow the crops for Goliath, and we tend to the seedlings and the world hearts. The warriors act like they're the big guys, but really, they're here to protect us. Warriors might get the glory, but it's us cultivators who are changing the world.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, I didn't want to do it. This was a sentence. I got sent here as punishment 5 years ago.
Punished? And you say you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, masochist, aren't I? Beer, women, and fights were all that used to matter. Now, I get a kick from seeing just a few seedlings a season make it all the way to mature. I can take pride from that.
Where do you get your supplies from?
Directly from Goliath, normally. Sometimes, we'll get something from passing hunters. But you can't rely on that.
Why have the deliveries come to a halt?
The Alb attacks. The warlords have put all the warriors on defense and cut down on the supply runs. We're supposed to be self-sufficient out here, but with more Alb attacks and more creatures, we don't have time to grow, forage, or hunt anymore.
What do you mean the Albs don't register the World Heart?
They don't come here. They bypass it, keeping their distance. You'd think they'd come straight for it, huh? It's eating ELEX, and they sort of want all the ELEX, don't they? Maybe they don't like the mana. The mutants here love it, but when they eat it, it makes them sick. Maybe the Albs can sense that, and they want to stay healthy.
Why plant the World Heart out here where it's in danger?
You don't understand much about our ways, do you?
So tell me.
We're changing the world with them. Wherever you plant a world heart, it extracts the ELEX from the ground, pulls the poison out of the soil. It makes the soil come back to life. Lets Magellan's nature return to it. So whenever we plant a world heart, life follows. The more we plant, the more of Magellan is restored. We have to plant them in places like this because it's where they make a difference. All this around us is because of the World Heart.
So where do the World Hearts come from?
I don't know. They found the first ones, the first berserkers. They realized what it could do, that it fed on ELEX rather than dying from it, so they started cultivating them.
Tell me, what do you know
Это
about
квест
Ascor's
с
murder?
Дуросом.
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliath out here.
Так,
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Ascor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliath sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
How well do you know Ascor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him, people talked about him, but I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Ascor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Ascor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Ascor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it, and from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new world heart. But it never arrived.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me? Of course I didn't.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a world heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
You're out here with the sword and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
Так, ну узнали мы про сердце мира. И немножко выполнили часть задания Дуруса. Так. С чего узнали, что Ирдер навряд ли убивал Аскора. Так, ну что, мы сюда вообще пришли не за тем. Нам как раз таки нужно вон в то здание. По квесту. Так, видим, что там есть какой-то подвальчик. Так, давайте сохранимся. Блин, сундук. Нам нужен срочный интеллект. Так, ну что, вот и краль.
You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
You're Krau, the guard from the Mana Shrine, right?
Yeah. You've come looking for me then, huh? And you came running, did you?
Your chance of victory in armed combat is 43.563%. Negotiation would be a better
43
choice
это
for you.
неплохо, слушай.
You took the ELEX from the Mana Shrine.
Who says I did? You know how much ELEX sells for? Lots of people want to steal it.
Why did you steal the ELEX?
What's that to you? I've not seen you before.
Tell me what happened. Maybe I won't give you up.
How can I be sure of that?
I could lie to Cauldron.
Why would you do that?
Persuade me. Use your chance to get out of this, or leave it. Your choice.
Who says there's anything to explain? ELEX, it's worth a lot. I took it. I sold it.
You wouldn't be hiding out here if you had.
Maybe I like mausoleums. Go on, ask your questions.
Why do you need ELEX?
I am not hiding. Have you met the mutant here?
Вон
No.
он сзади стоит.
Is my brother, Grimmer. The Alps captured him and took him to that converter. They were going to throw him in. He escaped somehow. But the converter had changed him. I don't know how he survived. But whatever that machine did to him, it's left him needing ELEX. If he goes without it for any time, then he's in pain. Without it, I know he'll die. He's my brother. And sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing in saving him.
You're feeding ELEX to your brother.
I'm controlling it. Trying to lessen the dose each time. I'm weaning him off it, I'm sure. I keep going, I can get him back. When he's better, I'll go back to Goliath. I'll explain everything to Caldrum. Until then, I can't. They wouldn't understand what I'm doing.
You should end his suffering.
He's my brother. I know he's still in there somewhere. If we can keep him alive, I can get him back. I can't give up on him.
Ну что мне с тобой делать, блин? Ну это, конечно, неправильно. Посмотрите, разве он еще похож Вообще на живого человека вообще не похож. Вообще не похож. Походу мне придется прекратить страдания. Вас обоих. Кто знает, что у этого фанатика еще в голове. Так, ну что, внушения у нас нет. Эликс я, конечно, не буду для него покупать. Ставить Эликс себе нет.
Get
Давайте.
me the ELEX now.
No, Grimmer still needs it. You won't prove a challenge.
А твою мать. Ё-моё, ё-моё. Зашибись, я прекратил страдания. Блин, ну как же вот они атакуют так быстро?
No, you won't prove a challenge.
Давай. Давай, Крони. Крони убивать. Крони убить. Да, конечно. Да убери ты.
High probability of an ambush. Recommend requesting reinforcements.
Какой засады? Никого нет. Успокойся. Так. «105 опыта. Маловато. Противоядие. Блин, я вижу там меч, и он вроде никак неплохой. Давайте сделаем, знаете как? Блин, Крони загородил мне инвентарь. Так, мы противоядие вынесем на ячейку, допустим, номер 7. Залечимся и примем его. Так, давай. Каловый. Так, ну хватит пока. Пока хватит. Вернемся мы еще сюда попозже. Все-таки все нам надо осмотреть. Да какой спать? Да что ты ну делаешь? Встань. Вечно тороплюсь, блин, нажать. Так, ладно. Ну что? Давайте посмотрим, что за меч у нас. Энергетический меч. Кстати, неплохой. Как укус змея. Даже урона больше даже у меча. Так. Ладно, так, посмотрим мы. Где-то охотник был. Давайте сходим сюда. Эти ребята тоже по квесту. Блин, попробуйте их убить. Давайте. Блин, долго перезаряжается. Ну, вроде как получается. Крони, давай. Давай, бей по тем. Мы будем бить по этому парню. Так, хорошо. Hello. А, как ты промазал? Так, ну этот мертв. Хорошо. Крони, давай, последний остался. И вожак. Давай, 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 хорошо. Не подпускаем. Хорошо. Тоже нам понадобится по квесту. Давайте его и выполнил, наверное, сразу. Так, а вон вожак, походу, да? Так, давайте сохранимся. Да, вожак. Ну? Стреляй. А, ну как же? Давай, давай, Крони. А, Крони с ним справится. О, отлично, и новый уровень получили. Это как раз нам.
Analyzing. Useful object.
Thanks.
О,
I can find
сырой
it.
Элекс, спасибо. Да, и еще плюс этого робота, он вот как раз таки сырой Элекс собирает. Который, видимо, неподалеку я могу пропустить. Так, отлично. Так, ну что ж, давайте мы до 30-очки поднимем все-таки. Стойкость. И все в интеллект. Все в интеллект мы сейчас будем. Так, ну давайте сходим. По-моему, где-то тут недалеко были те ребята, которым нужно квест сдать. О, черт, спите? Ух ты, ёшкин! Блин, как же резко он нападает. Давай, Крони, пожалуйста. Чуть не отлетели. Давайте посмотрим вообще, что у нас по хилкам. Могучее целебное зелье. Крепкое целебное зелье у нас есть, кстати. Давайте используем. Полностью восстановим себя сразу. Так, а вон то место. Которое нам нужно.
Analyzing structural integrity.
Здравствуйте. Не знаю, зачем нам стрел. Только. Так, ну давайте-ка мы... По-моему, как раз-таки броня есть. Здесь тоже. Так, блин, Крони. Вилка. Сундук. Броня охотника. Ну и давайте обворуем сразу этих ребят.
Got it. Got it.
Хорошо.
Hey, you, what are you doing? You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract everything that wants to make a meal of you.
Так.
I don't know these forests.
That's as plain as a horny troll in your sleeping sack. You'd better learn quick if you want to stay alive. You're scaring away the prey that is my livelihood. It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed oaf crashing through the forest. Still, seeing as you aren't a natural hunter, maybe you'd like to buy some goods from me.
Да нет пока. Спасибо.
You're a hunter?
Yeah, I found my place. This is where I belong, with nature and for nature. I want nothing to do with Goliath.
Why not?
Too much talking, too much bullshit. Out here, peace. But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here? To talk?
Так, ну давайте сразу про задание Горус поспрашиваем.
A berserker was killed. The body was found in the forest.
The forest is a dangerous place.
The berserker who was murdered was called Asgore. Did you know him?
Asgore? That asshole. Yeah, I knew him. I kept out of his way. He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated everyone else like rot boar shit.
When were you last in the forest by Goliath?
I don't know. Not for a year. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliath cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I send them meat and fur, I can stay out here away from small talk and politics.
Do you always hunt with a bow?
A bow? Traps? You should always try and kill at a distance. Learn that, and you will live longer. I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
You didn't like Asgore.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed to. Little shit won't be missed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only asked me about Asgore.
Sociable guy, aren't you?
Sociable just means happy to talk shit. I don't talk shit. What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying to pin this on me?
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here.
If you want an alibi for me, you'll have to go out there and speak to the raptors.
Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where I am? I'm always here in the forest.
What are you hunting?
Whatever I find. You can't be too picky if you want to hit Goliath's quota and feed yourself. You won't catch anyone in Goliath roasting a rot boar. They're missing good meat.
Do you want to stay a hunter?
Nothing wrong with hunting. Let other people kiss ass and climb ladders. I want to stay out here. It's bad enough they send me these half-baked apprentices.
You don't like apprentices?
Apprentices want to be hunters. I get people who don't want to be anything else, so get sent here.
You don't think they deserve a chance?
Sending them here just gives them a chance to get killed. Live day to day, having to hit your quota of meat to send home, while you train people who don't want to be here? I went hunting with Leonard a few days ago. He was so clumsy he brought a whole pack of raptors down on us. We got home here with no meat, and all of those damn raptors followed us right back here onto our hunting grounds. I'm not doing that again.
You should take care of the raptors.
Hunt raptors alone? Sure. Why not? What's the point of living, hey? Me? I'm gonna have to wait those raptors out, and Goliath will get its meat when I'm ready.
Так, давайте наденем контрактника. Я заметил, у нас амулет вора. Так, насчет ящеров.
About the raptors. Those raptors are dead meat.
We can get back to hunting again now. Well, I take my words back. You have proved yourself. Maybe I have grown too cynical in my time out here. I certainly didn't expect you to survive, let alone kill those raptors.
Is that all you want from life?
What else is there? Hunting, fresh air, and... well, Goliath does have one thing to offer that can't be found here.
What is that?
Beer. I can't remember the last time I had one. Beer is the only thing missing from life.
Ну,
Here, you can have this one.
You'd give me a beer? What's the catch?
No catch. You look like you need a beer.
I did underestimate you.
так, а
Teach
что
me
ты можешь
something.
научить?
Sure.
Броня у нас есть. Крепкое здоровье. Давайте крепкое здоровье. И трофей охотника. Обязательно возьмем. Так, следующий уровень это 35. Мгм. Выносливость. Пока обойдемся. Ну вот трофей охотника обязательно надо будет еще прокачать. Так, ну и давайте поговорим с учеником его. Сейчас только возьмем мы стрелы. Тоже продадим. Так. Леннард.
Who are you?
I am Leonard. Berserker, prospective hunter, and apprentice. At least I will be if Master Garen
Да
will
уж,
teach
про
me.
сопляков он
You're learning to be a hunter?
I'm an apprentice.
точно говорил.
Do you have any hunting experience?
I'm a born hunter.
You are? What have you seen? Have you seen swamp spiders or trolls? Did you fight them?
There's not much on Magalan I haven't fought. You don't have a choice when you're out here in the wilderness. Before anything else, you must be quick.
Quick. Quick. Yes, that's what Master Garen says. Seems he does know what he's talking about. When he talks to me.
You don't hunt together then?
We have. But last time we went out, I made too much noise. We were attacked by raptors. He let me try and shoot the pack leader, but I dropped my bow.
You dropped your bow?
I know. We were moving. I stumbled. Then it was too late. We had to run. Master Garen's not really spoken to me since.
You lost your bow?
Yes, I wasn't going to stay there unarmed. I ran.
So, get another bow.
Garen, Master Garen, won't let me have one. He says I have to make one. And he's not taught me how to make one. I need my old one back. How can I hunt without a bow? Make a new one? Where would I even start?
And you want me to get it?
Would you? Would you bring me my bow?
I never said that.
But would you think about it? Please. Please, will you help me? I can pay you if you do.
I will find your bow.
If you do that, you will have my eternal thanks. And I will also give you a few shards in addition to my portion from the hunt. Oh, and this needs to stay between us. I don't want Garen to learn about it. He'll get over it when I have my bow back. But if he hears in advance, he'll try and talk you out of it.
Where did you lose your bow?
Everything happened so fast, I can't really remember the exact spot. In any case, it was to the north, by the cliffs below, under Goliath.
That's a lot of ground to search.
Yeah, but at least the raptors have moved. They followed us, so they're not around there anymore. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
Так. Ну что ж. Лук. Так, а давайте посмотрим, кстати, что мы за броню украли. И лучше ли она? Да, лучше. Не намного, но все же. немного получше. Ну, давайте в ней и побегаем. Так. Ломать. Кстати, ломать мы почти сделали. Так, ну и лук где у нас находится? Недалеко. Давайте сбегаем. Кстати, вот мы прокачали очки здоровья, они прибавились. Сейчас немного восстановим их. Так, ну пройдем мимо этого здорового чудища. Пока я не готов к нему. Так, ну здесь тоже нас ожидают скверные ребята. Странники. Кто это такие, даже понятия не имею. Давай, Крони. Уж очень больно они бьют. А, я так и знал, а. Твою мать! Без комментариев, ребят. Просто без комментариев, я еще не сохранился, а. Да. Так, ну ладно. Second chance. Давайте сохранимся сейчас. Давай, Крони. И треть. Это, конечно, жестко. Надо что-нибудь придумать. Иначе нам хана. Так, Крони. Ну давай же, Крони. Кстати, неплохую тактику мы придумали. Давай, давай, Крони, стреляй. Ну уже, давай. Так, Крони, это твой. Ты... Вот как он сквозь него пролетел, а? Ну, это же вообще жесть, это бред полнейший. Давай, иди сюда. Ну, стреляй же. И тут я сам виноват. Сам зафейлил. А вот здесь вот, ну что вот здесь вот произошло, а? Крони, ты умер, что ли? Да ты прикалываешься. Давай, давай. Ну давай, давай, перезаряжайся. Пофиг. О, хорошее место. Давай, Крони. Здесь-то ты уж точно должен. Давай, давай. Не хочу тратить. Ну. О. Ну что ты на меня смотришь? Стреляй давай. Вот, хорошо. Давай. Господи. И в итоге потратим мы немножко. Так, отлично, -1. А вот и лук. Давай, Крони, еще один остался. Все. Понимаю. Да умри. Отлично.
Probability of survival low.
Ну, как видишь, не очень-то и низкая. Так, крыс. Блин. Ну что ж. Лук. Мы получили. Сохранимся. И пойдем дальше. Давайте. Пока тролль спит. Немножко пошныряем. Всякий хлам. Так, ну давайте вернем лук. Не будем мы говорить.
Yes,
I
what is
found
it?
your bow.
And in one piece! Thank you! This is much better than anything I could have made. I can hunt again. Thank you, thank you!
Initiating area scan. Detecting high levels of obsolescence.
Who said you could give Leonard his bow?
He needed it, so I got it for him.
You might think you were being helpful, but that wasn't.
Да я
Leonard
понимаю,
needed
чувак.
to learn a lesson.
Ну, 840
How's he gonna
опыта
do that
это на дороге не валяется. Так, ну что ж. Блин, ну мне, кстати, броня больше нравится. Просто визуально круженько. Такой плащец. Давайте останемся в ней. По сути, две брони, они не особо решают. Нас как убивают с 2 ударов, так и убивают. 500 брони, наверное, все равно будут убивать с 2 ударов. Пока что. Так, ну что, на этом мы закончим. Вернемся мы в Галиет. Немножечко обучимся взлому, я думаю. Но это уже в следующей серии. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.